welcome back to Inside Guelph, checking in with what's happening in the city. It's our Mayor Farbridge. Thanks for joining us. Always good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Did you have a lovely summer?
I did.
You did? Did you get some time off?
Yep, a time at a friend's cottage for a week. That was great. And then a week at home to catch up on errands. And
a staycation,
housework.
we call it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a real vacation, your housework. But you did have a little trip to Ottawa there that you wanted to tell us about the AMOs. What happened there?
So the Association of Municipalities of Ontario, it has its annual meeting in August, because it is a time where most councils have slowed down a bit so that all the municipalities can come together, and they get about 1,600 delegates at this conference from across Ontario. And so they do their annual meeting, so they do their election of the board and things like that and policy stuff. They also have sessions of interest for municipal councillors, so on various topics, whether it's new provincial legislation and waste or pensions, whatever. So there's lots of educational workshops. But the other opportunity, which we really take a lot of advantage of, is that there are ministers there from the various ministries, and you can sign up to delegate. So you have 15 minutes, so you have to make that 15 minutes count. So there's a lot of prep that goes into it in advance so that you can make your 15 minutes count. And we met with 3 ministries, 2 ministers and 1 parliamentary assistant to the ministers. So
okay, which ones did you meet with? And sorry, is it one-on-one, or can you take advantage of other people's 15 minutes?
No, it's our 15 minutes.
It's your 15 minutes.
Yeah,
so you
and we take in a team of people. So it's all orchestrated, in terms of who speaks and what on what. And so we get it in.
Oh, wow.
And some ministers like to talk more than others, so you have to accommodate that as well. So, but
they don't
really
know
great.
this signal.
Yeah,
no, they won't do that for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
So the first one we took in a very big delegation. I led a delegation of mayors, wardens, regional chairs from this area. So Waterloo region, Brantford, the county as well. We're interested in doing an integrated transportation master plan for this area, strategy for this area. And so a couple of years ago, we were able to get the ministry to support us in getting the data collection for that region. And so that data collection is done, and so we met with Minister Murray to say, we've done the work with you, now we need to get to the next stage.
Okay.
And we had a very positive reception. He's very much into integrated planning. So we're not just looking at roads, we're looking at public transit at the same time, buses and rail. So looking at it in an integrated way. And he's very much into regional planning as well. So he liked our message, and so we'll be working to get terms of reference to the ministry of how we can move forward to look at this area in that way.
So in that 15 minutes with that minister, you actually get some things done in 15 minutes?
It depends. Usually with that one, it was, I think, we had already been in the process with him, or with his ministry rather.
Yes.
And it was something that he recognized, so he was able to make a commitment that yes, let's move forward together. And then the contacts are made of who we follow up with as staff.
Okay.
With others, it's more usually it leads to a follow-up discussion with staff or something like that.
Okay.
So, which was the next one. We met with Municipal Affairs to talk about our Open Government Action Plan. And so that was really to bring what we were doing to their attention and to make connections with key staff. And so I just got an email today saying that meeting is being set up. So, and they think there's ways for us to work together. So we don't know what will come out of it, but it helps to promote us at Queen's Park, and it links us into potential programs that we can take advantage of as a city.
So you don't know what will come out of it, but like you said, there's a lot of research and preparation. You have an agenda of what you would like to be put in there, and then it's left. 15 minutes seems so short. Okay. And then your third one?
And the third one was Minister of Energy and Community Energy Initiative. We took in with this one 2 local businesses that are seeking approvals from the ministry or the Ontario Power Authority. And so we took the opportunity to get them in front of the minister as well. And so they got meetings, follow-up meetings as well. So it was a way for us not just to promote our own work, but also a way to help local businesses and getting contacts at the government as well.
What an opportunity for them.
Yeah. So they're there supporting us because they're very supportive supportive of our community energy initiative, and we're there supporting them because they have projects that are supporting our community energy initiative. And that was good. We sat down, and the minister's first comment was, well, you guys are a superstar when it comes to community energy planning. So that was nice. So,
that they recognize that they understand that about Guelph.
So
good.
Yeah, so it's a great opportunity for us, and we've done it many years now. We usually get about, usually it's 3 ministers that we're seeing, and we take the opportunity to meet with others, other organizations that are in sort of municipal-based organizations that might be based in Ottawa. We take that opportunity as well. So it's a pretty scheduled couple of days, and the large urban mayors meet as well on that during that period of time as well. So we have one of our quarterly meetings at that time. So
see, I find it interesting. The network. I find it interesting just to see that facet of your job that I wouldn't know that was something that you were putting together and bringing that delegation in for those meetings. I find that interesting. Now, we've talked about, obviously, we're heading into the fall, and a lot of people commenting on the students they've come into town, which is fantastic. The energy's gone up. You're involving the kids in some tours and that sort of thing.
Yeah, there's a very extensive orientation program and a terrific partnership between the university and the city and the police, and so Project Safe Semester has been rolling out. I go up on campus and do participate in the orientation program. So I spoke to graduate students a couple of days ago, and spoke to undergraduate students yesterday. So it's always a good opportunity to welcome them to the city and encourage them to enjoy the city, but also to be respectful of their neighbors and recognize that there's lots of people that live here and we need to get along. And so it's a nice personal touch, I think. I think it makes a difference. That if, you might get a flyer that says, be nice, but it's different when someone personally has come out.
Well, as a student, I just looked for the flyers that had pizza deals. So you didn't know?
The other ones not getting
they didn't
not
even
getting
get
read.
seen. So to have you talk about it is fantastic. And getting them out to things like the Jazz Festival is great as well. It brings up that energy. It's lovely to have you. It's always great to see you. And I really appreciate the updates. It makes me feel like I'm getting to know our city through you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Good.
Taking a short break. When we get back, it's the Guelph Public Library, learning about their upcoming golf tournament. We'll see you back here in a minute.